Hey, I'm back, everybody. Sorry that last video got cut a little bit short. I was talking about expectations and their relation to beliefs and all that kind of fun jazz. So, let's get back into that. I mean, that one's a short video. I think it was pretty effective anyway at just getting this whole problem of expectations in, but now I want to get about how we actually change that. So, when it comes to, like expectations, as we know, it's like a mental bet on your happiness. Okay, whenever you expect something, it's like you're placing a bet. I mean, if you lose a bet and you're not like using an overall probabilistic strategy like a casino or a professional gambler or a professional trader would be doing, if you're just are placing a bet, naturally you expect to win it. So that's what an expectation is. So you're expecting, like basically, if you win it, you're going to be happy. If you lose it, you're going to be upset. That's just basically how expectations work, just like all the time. And I think that's pretty universal. I don't really see a way to go about changing that, but that's not really important in the long run because we have the ability to actually, change our beliefs and therefore our expectations, because our expectations come from what we believe. Okay, what we believe projected into the future is our expectation, basically. So if we believe that things, should go perfectly or will go perfectly, or any kind of experiences that really say that things should, turn out perfectly, basically, then those beliefs will project perfectionism into the future. So we'll always be betting on like 33 black. And so we're going to be wrong like 99 times out of 100. So we're going to be disappointed, upset, all that kind of stuff 99 times out of 100. So that means a person, on a day-to-day time, say like they have 100 expectations. If 99 of them are unmet, they're not perfect, those 99 times they don't come up 33 black, then people's they're going to be really upset, they're going to be really unhappy, they're going to have this negative mental attitude, their life is just going to be awful. And we don't want to live an awful life. At least, I don't want to live an awful life. I can't think of anybody who does. So it's like what you need to do is set up your beliefs, in a way that is going to allow them to project, good kind of beliefs into the future, things that are going to come up a lot of the time. Because it's like on the roulette wheel metaphor we're using here, why not bet on, black? Like just put your money on, your happiness basically on black. Like it's a 50-50 chance it'll show up. But in life is not a roulette wheel. It's not a casino where basically the casino has to win, like 3% more than the player so they can turn a profit. In this case, you can just bet in life on black and red, okay? You can put all your happiness on the fact that it's going to come up either black or red. And since our roulette wheel in this example is just, black and red here, what are the chances it's not going to do that? It's like betting that a coin's going to come up heads or come up tails. If you can put all your money on that kind of take on it, then you're really seeing a massive amount of success because, if you flip a coin and it comes up heads, you won. You flip a coin and it comes up tails, you won because you can put your money on heads or tails. And that's what life's about, really. If you put your expectations out, through your beliefs, you believe things that are very likely to happen, like, I'm going to smile today. I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to enjoy looking at the sun, Things like that. Things that are pretty common on a day-to-day basis, depending on where you are and all that kind of stuff anyway. But if you can put your beliefs so that they're very likely to happen, you're going to have this kind of happiness just come to you all the time. And really that's what we want our lives to be, because the more happiness we have, it has this positive feedback kind of compounding effect, like compound interest. And it just builds up over time to make us happier and happier, once we're feeling happiness all the time. But the same thing will happen if you're feeling bad all the time. It'll compound into like feeling worse every day. So that's basically how expectations work, how your beliefs, are projecting themselves into the future. If you believe, things should be perfect, if you believe things should be good, all that kind of stuff. Our beliefs are really established by our past experience, and they're projected into the future to really create a lot of our life, a lot of how we feel about things, all that kind of stuff is just really created by that. And I mean, basically that's just how it works, how our lives are altered, how our vision of the world is changed based on that. Anywho, when it comes down to it, if we change our beliefs effectively, we can really change our reality, our expectations, just because we're going to feel like we're winning more times than we're not. And that's really what builds our happiness. So that's basically it on this topic. when it comes down to it. I will have future videos that are obviously going to talk about this kind of metaphor because it's really useful on how we have our beliefs, our expectations, our reality. And that's about it. I'll give you guys more in the future on it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time with something else useful. Bye.